our channel, Rosadio Productions. We are back with Scarlet Nexus, and as you can tell, I'm having Yuito for something a little familiar from another game that I'm going to be playing in the future, but that's one spoiler for those who know the game, but for those who don't know, be on the lookout for it. But for right now, we are doing Alice Madness Returns, which we still need to finish. We've been having some technical difficulties and we're trying to figure out what's going on with our computer. But it has actually been 1 year since Scarlet Nexus came out. As of a few days ago, it was the 1 year anniversary. So let's go ahead and do a recap of what we've been through so far. And because we're still in the middle of Yuito's story, because I never actually finished, let's actually do some training because of the fact that we still need to defeat his best friend and continue on with the story, which is particularly annoying and very hard to get through. So let's recap. Alrighty. Prologue. The time has come for the end of the OSF training, the enlistment qualification test. Cadet Yuito Sumiragi endured the pain of SAS cable connection and passed his test. Tomorrow, Yuito will be a real member of the other suppression force. Yuito goes with his best friend from training, Nagi Carmen, to the Sumiragi tomb to inform his ancestors about joining the OSF. Afterward, there is a sudden attack on the city by brain-eating others. However, the Septetrians, Karen Traverse, and Fubuki Spring, elite even among the OSF, deploy quickly and defeat them. Yuito and Nagi also choose to fight to help the people who were late to take shelter. During that fight, Yuito meets Kasane Rando, a girl who looks just like the person who saved his life from others when he was a child. Yuito formally enlists in the OSF and is assigned to Seto Platoon, commanded by the Septetrian Seto Narukami. He joins with his childhood friend Hanabi Ichijo and heads to Kikuchiba for their first mission and field training. Yuito's group undertake their mission in the abandoned city of Kikuchiba with support from Wataru Fraser, Seto Platoon's operator. They arrive first at the objective point, but a major other suddenly appears. They defeat the other with Seto's help, and Yuito becomes the focus of the media drone's attention. After returning to Suo, Yuito and the others run into Kyoka Platoon, commanded by Kyoka Iden, and talk with Kasane and her sister Naomi. Yuito asks Kasane if they had met before, but she doesn't seem to recognize him and treats him indifferently. On the other hand, the Septetrian Karen tells Yuito he expects good things of him. He is elated and confused by this unexpected praise, and then they receive a rescue request from Arashi Spring of Kodama Platoon. Yuito joins Arashi and Gemma Garrison in their fight against a major other. Together they defeat it. The three head to the Sumiragi shelter unit to treat Gemma's injuries and rest. Yuito is surprised to discover that Arashi is the older sister of Septetrian Fubuki, the regiment commander. Yuito suddenly finds himself in the Sumiragi tomb, but doesn't remember going there. Confused, he receives a message from Nagi about a field exercise at the training facility. He returns to OSF headquarters. Yuito is picked as the leader of a training team consisting of Kagero Dan and Shiden Ritter. Kasane's team attempts to ambush Yuito's team near the goal, but Yuito manages to complete the training exercise. Kasane seems to recognize his abilities. Seto Platoon is dispatched to the abandoned subway. They receive a distress call from the Kyoka Platoon after becoming isolated due to the extinction belt jamming their communications. The platoon links up as the destruction of the other attacks continue. Naomi throws herself in front of Kasane and is shot. She then metamorphoses and turns into an other. Yuito then fights reluctantly. Kasane stands in his way to protect Naomi, but her sister is then taken away by the Seiran garrison. They discover ampules dropped on the scene by the Seiran garrison. Fubuki confiscates them and swears them to silence about the metamorphosis. Yuito hides 2 ampules in secret with Kasane. There's an other forecast at Kunad Highway. Karen orders the Seto platoon to deploy there. Nagi was discharged from the hospital after being wounded. He joins back with Seto platoon at the abandoned subway. Strangely, he doesn't remember that Naomi became another. Yuito's group is attacked by Gemma's OSF platoon and Karen. Kasane arrives to help them fight, but Karen forces Yuito away from the group. Yuito manages to get back together with Nagi, Seto, and Kasane. Kasane tries to talk about Naomi, but Nagi goes mad. Seto is killed as she tries to stop his attack. Kasane's power goes out of control from the shock, and she and Yuito are sent to a strange place where they see Yakumo, the founder of the nation, being murdered. Yuito then loses consciousness and wakes up back at Kunad Highway. He regroups with Hanabi, Gemma, and Tsugumi Nazar. Kasane has disappeared, and there's a gigantic gravitational disturbance in the air. The city computer Arahabaki shuts down. While the defense system is offline, others invade Suo. Yuito runs into Fubuki there and learns that Karen is colliding with Seiran to start a rebellion. Yuito sees his father, Joe Sumiragi, badly wounded with Kasane standing nearby. Kasane tries to kill Yuito for some reason, and he fights back in confusion. He takes a risk and activates the brain field to stop Kasane. He asks her why she is trying to kill him during the fight, but their communications are suddenly hijacked. A speech by Karen is broadcasted throughout the city. He criticizes the new Himoku government and declares a revolutionary war along with Seiran. Kasane uses the opportunity to escape, and Joe passes away. Yuito thought he was at the hideout, but suddenly finds himself in Suo City. Yuito is made commander of a platoon with one of the Septetrions, Luca Travers. However, he doesn't remember any of that happening. When he is examined at the OSF hospital, he is told his brain was in temporary disorder. His brother Kaito, the chief of the OSF and government, requested that he be hailed as a hero. While Yuito is waiting for his prescription, Tsugumi notices someone she thinks is Nagi on a bus underground. Wanting to speak with Nagi, Yuito chases after the bus. Hold on, I need water. Oh my goodness. Give me a sec, be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Yuito's group arrives at the former OSF hospital, and they find Nagi. He tells them to run if they don't want to be personality rehabilitation victims like him, or turned into others. They are attacked by waves of others, and Luca says they need to escape. Yuito leaves Nagi behind and follows Fubuki out. Fubuki knows that New Himuka has been performing research on powers in the old hospital. He says that this research's byproducts gave birth to personality rehabilitation techniques that brainwash people and methods to metamorphose people into others. Nagi underwent personality rehabilitation because he saw Naomi metamorphose. Knowing this puts Yuito's group in a dangerous situation, so they go on a patrol mission far from Suo while Fubuki works independently. According to Luca, Fubuki's old fiancée Alice metamorphosed, like Naomi. Karen and Fubuki learned of the government's dark dealings when trying to discover the reason for her metamorphosis. Yuito says that if it was the government's plan, his father and brother would have known about it. They talk while they patrol Kikuchiba and Kasane attacks. Yuito hesitantly fights and dodges her, but when he tries to speak with her, Kodama appears. Kasane's group uses this opportunity to escape. Yuito receives the medicine prescribed to him by the OSF hospital from Kodama. It is the same ampule that they found when Naomi metamorphosed. Fubuki arrives at the hideout and tells everyone that he investigated the government's motives for forcibly progressing power research from the inside and trying to make New Himuka better in a different way than Karen. Hearing that they can learn the information the government is hiding is if they get close to Arahabaki. Yuito offers the help and leaves for Mizuhagawa to gather information. Yuito loses his memory again on a mission and begins losing his ability to speak. When others attack, Yuito realizes he's in danger. He takes the medicine and the ampule he got from the hospital and recovers. As they continue their mission, Sugumi spots an OSF transport vehicle heading towards Seiran. Kyoka and Kagero attack suddenly, but their attack seems meant to only buy time. They retreat. Yuito's group decides to go where they think the two fled to. Yuito's group arrives at a mysterious facility. They learn that the ampules like the one Yuito drank are made from the human brains transported there. While they are in shock from discovering this, Kasane's group attacks. When Yuito presses Kasane, she tells him the facility is a factory that transplants dead human brains into others. Their goal is to turn them into weaponized others and use brains for a drug that nourishes others. Kasane hates the drug because of what happened to Naomi. When Yuito's brain has problems again, Kasane groups retreat. Yuito leaves along with his allies, suffering from realizing that he took a drug made from human brains. Fubuki summons Yuito, and Yuito asks him about the atrocious experiments being conducted in Suo and Seiran. Fubuki tells him that both sides are trying to develop weapons against the others. Fubuki suggests using the city computer, Arahabaki, to transmit the memory data of the moment Naomi became an other to all the citizens' minds. This will create doubts in the minds of the people and break the government's control. Yuito decides to infiltrate the old OSF hospital again to search for the memory data that should have been taken from Nagi during his personality rehabilitation. A personality rehabilitated Nagi suddenly attacks Yuito's group, but Yuito's brain develops an abnormality again during the fight. He loses his memory. Yuito wakes up in the facility's custody and discovers that he used to be but a dud. He also learns that his brain is damaged each time he uses his power. He manages to escape with the help of Fubuki and his friends. Then Karen appears. He tells Yuito that he has been branded as a traitor by the government and invites him to join Seiran. Yuito refuses, and Karen tells him about the religious nation of Togetsu that even the government can't touch. Yuito is then branded as a traitor by Suo. Unable to trust Seiran as well, he climbs the steep mountains to get to Togetsu. The Togetsu faith worships the moon. Souls of the dead return to the moon is their mantra. According to Togetsu's words, humanity once emigrated to the moon because of violent changes in Earth's environment. After years of repairing Earth's environment, they came back from the moon and created the nation of New Himuka. The extinction belt was created after that emigration from the moon. The gravitational anomaly generated at Kunad Highway, known as the Kunad Gate, grows in response to Yuito's power and will someday consume the planet. Yuito's group wonders if they can trust all this outrageous information and access Togetsu's city computer, Babe, to get even more and access Togetsu's city computer, Babe, to get even more. Excuse me, game? You need to fix that. Right there, that little section to get even more info. Togetsu's city computer, Babe, to collect more information, is how it should be put. When they do, Babe tries to take over Yuito's brain. Kasane's intervention allows him to escape, and they flee from Togetsu. After escaping Togetsu, Yuito's group is contacted by Kasane's group, and they exchange information. Red Strings, the power that both Kasane and Yuito have to time travel. It was activated for Kasane, and she jumped to the future. She met a future version of Yuito, who was 50 years older. He asked her to kill himself in the past. The Kunad Gate was created when Kasane and Yuito's powers resonated. Yuito needs to die for it to be destroyed. That information from Kasane's group matches what Yuito's group learned in Togetsu. Kagero is actually one of the moon's immigrants. Kasane and Kyoka are design children created by Togetsu. Kagero and Kyoka reveal that Togetsu created the red strings to erase parts of history. They wanted to erase the fact that people immigrated from the moon. If this plan is carried out, New Himuka will have never existed. To stop this from happening, they decided that Yuito's group will work in Suo, and Kasane's group will work in Seiran. Yuito goes to Suo to speak with his brother Kaito. And that right there my people, is the recap from what we have done so far. But now, let's get ourselves reacquainted with this game and do some training and hopefully defeat Nagi. Excuse me. Let's do this one, because this is actually new. So that little floating TV that you see is actually a new thing that's been integrated into the game. Open world map with or perform the following when knocked out. Retry. Start the mission over from the beginning, accepting some missions. Return to hideout in the mission and return to the hideout. Following actions cannot be performed during missions. Changing the difficulty settings. Yes.
This will be a great workout.
Thanks, Luca.
Shall we?
Yeah.
It feels great to coordinate well. One step closer to becoming a septentrion.
Ah, god dang it. Retry. Let's go! That was supposed to be a level 40 mission. Oh goodness.
It's nice that we can all train together. Let's do our best. Good, I made it. Thanks, Luca. Tanabe. Use fire when it's covered in oil.
At this rate,
I'll protect you.
Thank you, Navi.
you're free to use it.
That's a rare other. That one will run away if you don't take it down quick, Yuito.
I'll be your shield.
Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
Why is there a rare one? Wait, what? Dang it, it got away.
Oh man, it got away. Oh well, you'll get it next time. That must be its weak spot. It's time for brain drive.
Good.
Watch out for electric attacks. You won't be able to move if you're electrified. That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
We're strong when we work together.
Nice job.
We worked really well together.
Oh. C rank. Okay. We now get ranked for doing those. Cool. What level is this one though? It doesn't say. Oh, we have other ones. We got rank C just for the beginner. Okay. Objective is now reportable. Okay. But you know what? Let's actually see about... Oh wait, right. In order to continue story, we gotta rest. Let's try continuing on.
Let's rest before we go back to Suo.
I know we only did one mission, but I feel confident.
All right. We're going back to Suo, but they think we're rebels.
When we get there, do you think they'll send the National Defense Forces or the OSF after us?
Even if we do get caught, who says we won't be able to make a request to see the chief?
We'll most likely get our personalities rehabilitated before then.
I thought about it, and I think it might be best to say we want to see my brother right off the bat.
Yuito, that's bold.
I'm sure they know we've been all over, learning secrets. My brother takes the Sumeragi name seriously. I think he'll want to
Game?
persuade me to join him. Now that
Game?
I'm branded a rebel, he might expect me to come crying to him.
Oh goodness.
That's crazy.
I'm almost certain that he's waiting for me.
All right, but we should do what we can to prepare for a confrontation.
Yeah, I know.
I sure do hope Kaito hears you out.
It'll be nice to get some new information from him as well. There's probably many things we still don't know.
I agree. And he is the head of the OSF, so it is safe to say that he knows just as many secrets as the counselors.
I guess if that's the case, maybe it is worth trying.
What is it, Wataru?
No, it's just... I was thinking of ways I could support you from here. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Okay, keep up the good work. All right, let's head out to Suo.
Alright, here we go.
A state of emergency has been declared in Suo. Civilians should evacuate to shelters immediately.
What's going on? There aren't any soldiers. No, they're just hiding. This whole area is surrounded by the National Defense Forces.
They're waiting to ambush the rebels. But something isn't right. They're definitely planning something.
Even if it's a trap, all we can do is go straight in. Let's head to the OSF headquarters.
Someone's coming this way. Is that...
Hey, Yuito. I missed you.
Nagi? What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Just hanging out, you know? I'm here to clean the rebel filth out from the great new Himuka!
Is it New Himuka's plan to make us fight Nagi?
I won't do it. We don't need to fight. Nagi, run away with us. We'll find a way to undo the personality rehabilitation. If they can just change you like that, there must be a way to change you back.
What? I can't go now. The fun's about to start. I'm gonna kill you and rip out your brain!
Brain. Maybe he's ordered to get Yuito's brain.
What?
Hey, Yuito. We're friends. You'd do me a favor, wouldn't you? Give me your brain!
He's so strong. This isn't just personality rehabilitation. He's received some kind of power enhancement.
Damn! Why? Why is this happening? Do we have to fight?
Feel free to stand there if you don't want to fight me! I'm gonna cut off that ugly head of yours either way!
Nagi! You are gonna try to fight back, right? Then I want to see you Make it more fun for me. I feel the power coursing through my veins. It feels so good. Toki's power is rapidly increasing. Any hesitation could be deadly.
I won't let him kill Yuito. We're gonna stop him with everything we have. Use my power when you can't anticipate the chakram's movement.
Nagi told me that he wasn't suited to use bias. It might have been attached, with no thought given to the negative effects it may have on the brain.
That's awful! He's a human being!
Here we go!
Eyesight!
Great job, Tsugumi.
Come on! This is bad. It's close. At this rate...
Stop this! Shut up!
Nagi?
Oh, come on. Come on, let's go. Let's do this. Come on.
A state of emergency has been declared in Suo.
Nagi!
Let's play nice!
You are gonna try to fight back, right? And I want to see you struggle. Make it more fun for me. I feel the power coursing through my veins. It feels so good.
Use my power when you can't anticipate the
This is bad.
Oh, come on! Seriously? How did he get behind me so freaking quickly?
A state of emergency.
Nagi! You are gonna try to fight back, right? And I want to see you struggle. Make it more fun for me.
This is bad.
Okay. Maybe we do need to get more training in. I forget just how powerful Nagi is at level 40. It's the last time you fight him too. There's now a camera mode as well. We all know that. Well, not everyone knows that, but you know. Boop. And photo mode. And to get into photo mode for Scarlet Nexus, it's gonna be your L1 and up button. Like so. And just to end photo mode, just circle button. Shop. And then we did get more DLC stuff, so. Boop. go.
Wow, you really pulled that off. It's like I'm seeing a whole new side of you.
Oh, gosh. So every time that you put that on, that she says that. Okay, cool. But yeah, let's do the training like we originally intended for. I forgot how annoying Nagi was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, don't hate me. But hey, at least we're remembering how to actually play the game.
These training visions, they seem so real. Nice sight.
Great job, Sugumi.
I can still fight. At this rate. That was close. Next.
It's covered in oil. It should burn with a little fire.
I'm borrowing this gamma.
Whoa, that's a rare other.
That other, you won't be able so you shouldn't let it get away.
Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
Seriously? One hit kill?
Look at me.
No. No. I will not accept a one hit kill. Just for smashing your hand on me. No. That's not right.
It's nice that we can all train together. Let's do our best.
You're free to use it. Let's go.
so be careful.
Here we go! This is bad.
Good timing.
I need support!
Seriously?
Get it together, Yuito!
Okay, let's try a little. Because that one's a rare one, so we're going to try something different. I thought hitting it with R2 and L2 would be okay, but I need to do more than just that. So we're going to try the teleportation and try and hit that, whatever that rare thing is. Because that's a rainbow looking one.
It's nice that we can all
Well, let's
train
take
together.
care of the
Let's do our best.
first couple sets of ads first.
Close.
That's a rare other. That one will run away if you don't take it down quick, Yuito. Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful. Yeah, you did it, Yuito! You took down a jewel pool!
A what pool? A jewel pool? I wonder what we get for it.
Watch out for electric attack. You won't be able to move if you're electrified. The wet ones are easy to electrify.
You're free to use it.
That attack worked. There must be a weak spot. I'm soaked. Good, I made it. Thanks, Luca.
Why are these?
This is bad.
I'll be your shield.
Oof. Okay. Still C rank. Jewel pools will appear. They only appear after certain conditions have been met, but achieving a high rank on each mission will make them appear more frequently. If you manage to suppress the jewel pool, you can earn a lot of EXP, kins, and even get rare items. Remember, an enemy always drops an item when defeated with a brain crusher. Try to take it out like that. Oh, that's what they're for. Okay, cool. Well, since this actually gives us EXP, let's actually do these. Because this is actually a new addition to the game.
I prefer rougher training, but this is good practice too.
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you. Good, I made it. Thanks, Luca. The oil is making me sluggish.
Oh, come on. Seriously? Well, they are level 40, but if this gives me EXP to be able to beat Nagi later, I'll take it. Ugh, it's just been a while since we last played this game.
I'm always impressed by these training visions. They seem so real.
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Nice fire! You got this!
Water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful.
At this rate, I can still fight.
I'm soaked. Great job, Tsugumi.
You're free to use it.
Okay.
Using Luca's teleportation would make this easier. Fast one. Use SAS, Yuito. Fight speed with speed.
Yes.
I'll protect you!
Thank you, Navi.
At this rate,
Seriously?
Get it together, Yuito.
Oh, goodness. This is a lot harder than it should be. What the heck?
This will be a great workout. A water attack? Getting wet limits your mobility, so be careful. It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Kinda don't have a choice at the moment.
yeah.
That was impressive!
Let's go.
Okay.
Yuito, use my power with SAS.
My pleasure.
That's a fast one. Use SAS, Yuito. Fight speed with speed.
What the heck?
At this rate,
Oh, come on. I just healed that.
Use it well.
next. This is bad. I can still fight.
Damn it.
My pleasure.
It'll work.
I need support.
Not today. Fuck! Okay, I should have seen that one coming. There was a lot more of them on that one than what I expected. It is possible to get these missions done, but you gotta have really good, like, hand-eye coordination with your screen and your controller. Because, oh my goodness, that was a lot of Alright, is there anything else to check out here? I have 6 BP and we are using it on this thing over here. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna actually call it here for the night. We did do a recap technically, and this is about all the time that I have left because I am getting tired. It's almost about time for bed technically, so I'll see everyone later on the next stream. This has been your host, Charmy Rose, aka Kane Cho, on Great Sadie Productions. Please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notifications bell. I will see you all the next time. Bye!